All right, good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Friday morning in February 4th. I am here with my lovely assistant. Hi, lovely assistant. And today we're going to install some new bees. I picked up our nuke box from Bee Fussy Apiary, and we're going to install some Buckfast bees into my 10-frame langstroth hive. So I'm going to hand the camera to my darling lady wife, and she's going to film this for us. Okay, here we go. Now, I could probably get away with not wearing the protection, because at this point they are essentially homeless and confused, so they're not going to be as defensive about where they're at because they don't really know where they're at. So let's open them up and see what we got. Hi, bees. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, there, gorgeous looking bees. You want to get some close-ups? They won't sting you. And these are all workers that I can see. Workers are all female, just like the queen. They do everything in the hive. They take care of the baby bees, they feed the queen, they do the foraging, they keep the place clean. In this world, girls rule, you know what I mean? And then the drones, which are male, which I don't know how many of those will actually be in here, they don't do anything except for mate with the queen. So they just hang around and do nothing. And when times are scarce with food, they will actually get kicked out of the hive to starve to death because they don't do anything. So it's that kind of world. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, this first frame has nothing on it. just an empty frame with a little bit of wax foundation on it.
There's a bee on the other side.
That's okay.
There's a bee right there.
Yep, I see him. So I'm gonna have to replace some of my new frames with these old frames. So we'll take a couple of them out. This one, we got a total of 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take this one out. Take these 2 out. Take this one out. And then we'll just slide this bad boy in here. There's nothing on this hive, or this frame rather, but it's got a little bit of wax on it, so they're kind of started. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it in there. Let's see what we got on this one. They're a little stuck together. I'm gonna have to separate them with my handy dandy hive tool. There you go. Hive tool. Never leave home without it.
We didn't leave home.
Exactly. It's in our backyard. Buckfast bees, which is what these are a strain of European Italian honeybee. They are considered to be one of the most docile strain of bees that you can own, and they are great honey producers. This frame is all honey on this side. You can see the cells that are capped, that they're covered over. When bees fill the cell up with honey, they'll cover it over and save it for winter, and then when they need to, they'll open it up and feed on it. But this is all honey. There are lots of workers on there. We'll look for the queen while we're doing this. I don't expect that we'll see her, but we'll see. So this is a honey frame. I'm gonna set this one over here on this side, because what they like to do is put their honey and their food sources on the outside of their hive, of the frame, the outside arrangement, and then they'll have their babies in the middle, kind of to protect them. So let's see what we got on this one. Actually, we're gonna have to break this one off too. Watch out, girls.
So what are you going to name the queen in this one?
I don't know. What did we name the last one?
Beatrice and Aretha.
Beatrice and Aretha, yeah, because we got 2. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? Oh yeah, look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at all those bees.
Beautiful bee footage.
Yeah, beautiful bee footage. Now you can see up here, this is honey, and these cap cells here are brood cells. So there's baby bees in there. And they will come out in hopefully in a couple weeks or less, and they'll help replenish some of the numbers that we might have lost.
Is that honey?
Yes, that's honey. What they like to do is they'll put their babies in the center of the frame, and they'll fill the outside with honey, the outside edges perimeter. So let's see, do I see a queen on this side? No. The brood pattern isn't that great. What that means is when you see the brood, the babies that have been laid, you like to see it all in an even pattern. So all the cells are filled next to each other. When you see kind of a shotgun pattern, that means that you could have a mite problem. And we don't want to have a mite problem. We want them to have come without mites, or at least with a minimum amount of mites. Oh, and these cells right here that are kind of not covered with bees, that's pollen. Pollen in there. I don't know how well you can see that without the light. But that's pollen, that yellowish stuff. Bees need 3 things, basically. They need water, they need nectar, which is a sugar supply, and then they need pollen, which is what gives them their protein and their minerals. So I don't see a queen. These bees are so docile, they're barely moving. I like that. That's good. I don't see the queen on this side either, but if you can see the little brood cells that are on this side? They're kind of, the pattern's not that great. Maybe it's just because she hasn't been in here very long, but we'll see. I'll treat them for mites if I think that they need it. So let's put these girls in there. I'm gonna set them right here. I had the nuke box, in the back of my truck on the way here. And I asked the guy, should I seal up the entrance? And he's like, nah, they'll be fine, they need some air. And I was like, okay. So, because he's the expert, I'm not. And so I imagine I lost a few foragers on the way here. They just flew out and they don't know where to go now, which is kind of sad, but there's plenty of bees to replace them. So let's see what we got on this one. Lots of bees on this one. I imagine this will be more brood. Oh, look at all those bees. Actually, there's no brood on this. Looks like some honey, and that's just all it is honey. Interesting. Let's see if we can spot the queen. On this side, there's some brood on this side. They're all covered, so it's hard to see, but I can already tell how docile these Buckfast bees are. They're so just... Oh, there's the queen, right there by my thumb. See her hidden in there?
No.
No? Right there by my thumb. They like to hide, or maybe that's a drone. Hold on. Oh, that's a drone. Never mind.
False alarm.
False alarm. Oh, there she is. She's right here. See her right there? That's the queen.
The big fat one?
Yep, the big fat one. Say hi, queen bee.
Hi, queen bee.
What does she look like to you? She looks like a... I don't know. What should we name her? I'll tell you what. I'll let y'all put in the comments what you think we should name our queen, and we'll go with that. Okay? Cool. So let's go ahead and put our queen here about in the center. That's fine. One of the guys that taught me, his name was Giles or Miles, something like that. He always said that he uses nitrile gloves like what I wear at work to put these in. And I'm not going to do that because I don't have that kind of confidence in my bees not to sting me. But the problem with what I'm doing with these big thick gloves is it's hard for me to have the tactile dexterity that I need to do this sometimes. So, but we're doing okay. So, and this is our last frame. Let's see what we got on here. Lots of bees, lots of pollen, as you can see in these holes right here. See how yellow that stuff is? That's pollen. Honey. I don't see much brood. Looks like it's just pollen and honey. Lots of beautiful bees. And then on this side, there's more pollen in those cells down there. So yeah, beautiful bees, very sweet and docile. I'm excited about this. Buckfast bees are supposed to be great honey producers. So yeah, very excited. Very, very excited. And I hope y'all are excited too, because you are the ones that also reap the benefits of me harvesting honey. So let's slide this in here. Oh, it's gonna get a little crowded. Watch out, girls. Watch out. What's up?
Nothing, I'm just trying to help.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay. Bink. And there you go. There's a couple, there's not very many bees in here. As you can see, I'll leave the box right here so that they can find their way into this
Leave it
hive.
open?
No, there's an entrance over here. So those are our Buckfast bees. If you come and look over here on this side, I have some sugar water for them in a feeder. So what they'll do is they can get to that sugar water that'll help them get established. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll leave them for about 2 weeks or so, and let them kind of do their thing, and then we'll check on them again and see how they're doing. So those are Buckfast bees. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you have a great day.
I can't get it to turn off.
Yeah, you'll have to take your gloves off.